You know you shouldn't touch people if they don't give you permission.
That's right. Maybe you learned that in
We always learn it and tell it like it is.
So Tell It Like It Is a comprehensive sexual health and wellness curriculum, and it was created for diverse learners, so folks who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's 10 weeks long. That includes a wind-up party at the end, and we cover a range of topics, everything from our emotions to dating to safety, hygiene, our bodies, safer sex practices, dealing with breakups. You know, there's so many things that we cover in the class. Nothing is off limits, and it is a safe space for people to come and learn.
Tell Like It Is a program that talks about sexual health and how to be safe and what to do and what not to do.
Tell It Like It is like a sex ed group for adults.
In Tell It Like It is, we learned about the fundamentals of dating, safe sex, boundaries, and all of that stuff.
I remember most of it was talking about the condoms, because in some of the classes we were actually like describing like the pill for like not getting like for pregnancy, the condom, and then we had that statue of a penis that we were learning how to put the condom on the penis.
Sex and having a baby and stuff, and those little condoms that we have here at the office and studio.
Why are condoms important?
Because make you have safe sex, so maybe you won't end up having a baby if you don't want one.
You'll learn how it's right to have sex and it's not right, and what's the danger of sex too.
I learned from the class, never give out your information, your personal information out to bad people. Like my address, phone number, bank information, and everything else. You might regret it for the rest of your life.
The education we provide in Tell It Like It is sex positive, it's inclusive, intersectional, it's evidence-based. So we're always trying to make sure that we're using the most accurate and up-to-date information to give people the tools that they need to make their own choices about their sexuality and what they want to do. So in Tell It Like It Is, we use a multimodal approach. Basically what that means is that we're accounting for the fact that not everybody learns the same. We use different teaching methods in a class, so we might have a conversation, we might do some role play, we might watch some videos or color or write on the whiteboard. Just kind of using a bunch of different approaches to make sure that we're making sure the education gets across.
Like the class is for everybody and anybody, and it could seem really intimidating at first, but I think once people, have the courage to show up and they attend the class, I think we do a really good job at making people feel at ease, even though we're talking about really usually personal topics and things that maybe we wouldn't necessarily talk about because they're viewed as like taboo or things that that people might feel uncomfortable talking about. But I think we do a good job at making people feel comfortable.
I think for me, some of my favorite moments in Tell It Like It is just when someone is able to be open and honest and maybe talk about something that they've never been able to before. Even just ask a question that they were feeling really nervous about, but they feel safe and they feel comfortable to do that. And I just love when someone tells me that they, went on a date and had success, or they remembered a safety tip that we talked about when they were online dating, or even that they, learned what consent was. That's life-saving information. And so anytime that someone, asks a question or tells me something that really mattered to them, or talks about something that has stuck with them is just amazing.
Yeah, I'm actually with my boyfriend for 14 years. And he used to, I had a kid with him. There's nothing that went wrong. But it's just that I was abused. And talking about sex actually helped me be more safe.
It has helped me, and I think that I'd not be the person that I am today. That's sharing all of my many tales today. So yeah.
Another reason why Tell It Like It is incredibly important is because it addresses a ton of those myths and stigmas and assumptions that exist about people who have disabilities. So maybe it's that they're perpetual children and that they, don't have the right to adult sexual experiences. Maybe it's that they are not able to consent, or that they shouldn't be allowed to learn about sexual health. It even could be the idea that if we provide people with information on sexual health and wellness, that they're going to become more aggressive or more promiscuous or dangerous. And we know that that's not true. The research proves that that's not true. And so having people, come to the class and learn and being able to make much more informed decisions actually reduces the risk of some of those, really negative experiences. And that's why the class is so important.
Sexual classes are natural to people, and sex is another way of life.
If someone was nervous to take the class, what would you tell them?
Suck it up, buttercup. Take the class and you'll see what we mean.